Mhm. Good morning, children. Today we are going to study foundations of education. My name is Teacher Sengumukiza Janvier. So now today let us study our active teaching and learning methods. Then let's start with the introduction here. Here in our lesson, we are going to focus on the definition of different methods. For example, here in this lesson, we are going to talk about definitions of each method for more understanding. Here we have different approaches also. We are going to talk about different approaches. Those approaches, they help to facilitate knowledge acquisition. For example, I can talk about teacher-centered. There is learner-centered and collaborative approach. Those are some of which are the approaches we usually have in our education, but there are others. We have importance. They help to enhance engagement, understanding, and the knowledge retention. Okay, let us talk about the examples of those teaching methods. For example, I can talk about direct instruction method. I can talk about inquiry-based learning method, and also there is the cooperative learning method. So I hope you have understood those methods. Now, let us start with the first method because we are now trying to make sure that each teaching and learning method is clear and understandable to your children in order to understand more. Then, let us have a direct instruction method. For this direct instruction method, its description first of all. This one is the teacher-centered approach with explicit presentation and modeling, to mean that here if it is teacher-centered, here the teacher dominates the whole part of the lesson. The teacher has to participate more and the learners are passive in the lesson. So in this direct instruction method, we have key features of this method. Its key features now. It is step-by-step demonstration. The teacher has to demonstrate knowledge just step by step and clear information delivery. Teacher has to deliver information clearly in the way which is understandable to the learners. Okay, it is effective for foundational knowledge acquisition. Okay, now I hope you have understood. Children, are you understanding? Good. I hope now you are understanding. You are getting the meaning of this direct instruction method. Then, when to use this direct instruction method, it is used to introduce new concept or skills that require clear guidance and facilitation. So, when we are going to introduce new concept in the lesson, so we can need to use this direct instruction method in order to deliver our content. So now, children, let us continue with the next teaching and learning method. Okay. The next teaching and learning method I am going to teach you is the inquiry-based learning method. Children, what do you understand by the term inquiry-based learning? Inquiry-based learning. Do you understand this term inquiry-based learning? Okay. Description for this inquiry-based learning. It is a student-centered approach. First of all, it emphasizes exploration and questioning. To mean that in this inquiry-based learning, there is more exploration. It also involves questioning. Its key features now, it is what we are going to look for. It encourages the students to ask questions and seek answers. To mean that here the learners are free to ask where they do not understand in order to get clear answers for better understanding and mastery of the content. Okay, now The teachers are supposed to guide the inquiry process because the teachers, the teachers are guiders, the teachers are facilitators, the teachers are helpers, the teachers are supporters who scaffold the learners to acquire knowledge. And then this method, it promotes critical thinking and self-directed learning. Directed learning. When you choose this, you can ask yourselves when to use this method. This method is used in order to build strong knowledge for the learners. Okay, now let us go to cooperative learning method. Children, do you understand the meaning of cooperation? Cooperative. Here, this method involves the use of groups. We are going to talk about just the usage of groups, doing in groups. This cooperative learning method will not focus on working individually. This method will focus on working in groups. Then its description, it is a collaborative approach where students work in diverse groups. You understand? The children are working in diverse groups, in different groups. Then now its key features. It includes mixed ability groups. You understand? Mixed ability groups where children who are strong and the children who are weak are grouped together so that they can help each other. They can understand the content clearly and increase performances here. Those mixed groups are those groups which enhances peer learning. It stimulates learning in peers, and also it focuses on collaborative success over individual achievement. To mean that collaboration here is emphasized, collaboration is enhanced, collaboration is promoted, and then it involves development of interpersonal skills. For example, we have a teamwork, conflict resolution, etc. The when to use this one, it is used in order to build the strong social and encourage collaboration. So now, children, let me give you the activity to do. Here there is activity to be performed just in order to make sure that you have well acquired, you have well understood the lesson. You see, we have been studying, and now I'm going to give you the task, I'm going to give you the activity that you are supposed to do. Children, choose at least two of your preferred learning methods and differentiate them by using concrete examples. Children, you are very good learners. So I will meet with you next time. Goodbye. Thank you. Just see you next time.